This is the display I've put together for the Scouts in the coming week, and I made this video to try to help out explain what the big pieces are and what we're seeing here. You'll note there's an AC transformer. It's shown here on this diagram to try to give you a little roadmap. And the power comes into this little short piece of track, which is shown here, and it's called AWPU because it's a all-wheel pickup truck that was 3D printed and assembled here and put brass wheels on it. Each wheel is to one wire, and it comes in. The power then goes to a unique device. This is a AC-DC converter rectifier, and it allows us to take DC off the AC and provide AC where we need to. In this case, we're going to take the AC off of this and take it into our reverse power board. And here's showing you the reverse power board, and the power is coming in through the rectifier and into the board. We also have some DC coming out to a variable volt regulator that's sitting on the back side of this board, and it's adjustable, and we've set it to 9 volts, and that's going to power a device that we refer to as our smart smoke system. This regulates the temperature of the heater in the smoke system, so you have good temperature, good smoke, high speed or low speed. Then the power regulator in the reverse unit sends its energy off to the motor, and that comes in through here, normally as it normally would through the brushes. But in this case, we have a American Flyer DC motor, runs on DC energy. This is the magnet that it came with. It's pretty old and it was fairly weak, so we've slipped some heavy-duty hobby magnets in here, and they are pretty strong. You can see that there is a smoke, and there's the gear for the puff and the chuff. But as I said, this is a bit of electronics managing the smoke heater and make sure that we don't overheat. This is what the PC board looks like, just to show you. PC board that we stuff, and we wired it up into this system. So I'm going to turn it on and show you. I have a power on light so that you don't leave the transformer on and cook it all day, you know that story. And as you know, you have the neutral, then you have forward, then you have neutral again, then you have reverse. So we're just running about half speed. This is my Growler engine. Look at that, little smoke popping up. This Growler, this gear has a chip in it, and it makes a noise that sounds like a growl, so I call it the Growler. I may try to polish that up, but I may not be able to. This is a magnet, so it likes to go where there's metal. So here you can see the normal vintage Flyer puff and chuff, but like I say, the smoke is regulated, so it won't overheat, and you get good smoke at low speed. Even though you may not have a good puff going on there, you still get good smoke. And this is where we've come in the last year of development. There's a lot more going on, a lot more new and different stuff, but this is what I could put together from what I had in the shop and I could spare, and I just thought this would be interesting to the gang. And of course, I think I'm going to have to put a toggle switch on the smoke. If you're in that enclosed convention center, that may not be what you want. But in any case, so here you have it. Transformer, all-wheel pickup, volt regulator, AC to DC, motor controller with reverse, digital, variable volt regulator, and smart smoke, DC converted motor, and running on AC, hole number 2. Okay.